My camera's off. Are you taking the mic, man? Are you joking me? Is that better? We're back for the second half. I had to go get my car sorted in the morning. Very, very, very bad timing for that. Very bad timing for Leeds United to have an early kickoff against Tottenham Hotspur. My car got stuck there for longer than I wanted. And the rest, as they say, is history. But we are here in the cut, in the fold, ready to watch Leeds United finish the job. Finish the job against, of course, one of our biggest adversaries in Tottenham Hotspur. Very historic game and an amazing game to watch so far. Okafor with an absolute screamer, might I add. An absolute screamer. Pull that down. And pull that down. There we go. There we go. The lineups are back sorted. Here we go. The second half has kicked off. We are here live. The ball, Pedro Porro with a nice early cross into the second half. Dealt with by Carl Darlow. As I said, I do apologise for the timing. My car had to go in, mate. My car had to go in. My car had to go in. Bad timing to have my whole MOT going on. And someone smashed my headlight with a baseball bat, basically. So I had to get that sorted. Let's just say that. And it's not the easiest thing to get sorted in the world, is trying to get your headlight sorted when someone's gone with a baseball bat and smashed the front of your car in. It's not the easiest. That doesn't matter what car you have. Even if you have an old second-hand car like me, that car still needs to get its headlight fixed, which is a bit of a problem. But here we go, early into the second half, though. Anton Stach on the ball. Can he guide Leeds United through? No, he can't. Spurs on the counter-attack now through Xavi Simons, who tries a little Rabona. No, no, no. That is not getting past us. Let me tell you that for free, my friend. That is not working today, my son. You're going to have to try more than that. And here's Noah Okafor on the counter-attack. Finds Dominic Calvert-Lewin. What a strike! What a spin! What a strike! And Leeds United almost getting ourselves into the lead there. Here's Stach on the right-hand side. Drills the cross. And Okafor unable to get on the end of it. Wow, wow, wow. Leeds United starting off like a house on fire in this second half. What a cross. Two men, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Noah Okafor, fully outstretched, unable to get it. Dominic Calvert-Lewin with the strike is deflected, and it's a huge save from Vicario there at the near post. Xavi Simons trying his little Rabona through ball, but not when Sean Longstaff is there watching it all take place. He's watching it unfold. That is never going to worry the man of Sean Longstaff's caliber. Let me tell you that for free, my friend. Let me tell you that for free. I don't know why my monitor is just turned off. Evening, my friend. Are you well? Yeah, just had a lot of problems with my car, mate. A lot of problems with my car. Lot of problems. Lotto. CSGO Lotto worth of problems, one might say. So I was catching the game while I was sat there getting everything checked out. But obviously I wanted to be here in front of my camera, which is where I've wanted to be. Here we go. Unfortunate that we've just been absolutely shimmied in the midfield. Absolutely done up a kipper. How are you anyway, Double A? How are you, my friend? How are you, brother? Good to see you in here, as per. Amazing to see you in here. Okay, let's just put all of that there. Pause that there. Okay, get the timer all sorted out. Get the timer all Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, the minutes pause. Sorry, I put the minutes back up there. 50th minute, of course. I'm good. We're considering 2 points off the top. Yeah, of course, mate. Of course, you've had an absolutely phenomenal start to the season. And, of course, everything went well for you last week. Crystal Palace beating Liverpool. You lot getting the job done in extremely late fashion over against Newcastle. That was a ridiculous end to that game there. After Saliba, should he even have been on the pitch after he struck out at Voltemada? That's the question that needs answering. And the ball has been drilled across, and it is now cleared away by Goodmanson. Beautiful clearance there. Liverpool are melting, and Arsenal are in the ascendancy. I wouldn't say Liverpool are melting, but Arsenal are definitely in the ascendancy. Have you just started the live? I have just started the live. Unfortunately, my friend, as I said to everyone else, I had problems with my car. So I had to, basically taking my car in for the MOT. Long story short, trying to get a new headlight. Someone smashed my headlight with a baseball bat, keyed my car, or whatever fucking object they were holding. I don't know. I was asleep when it happened. I didn't see the guy. I didn't see anything happen. I just woke up and my flipping headlight was smashed like 5 months ago, and it's MOT season, so I need to get that fixed. So I've just been going around getting all of that sorted out, and unfortunately it happened to coincide with the early kickoff here, and I thought I was going to be able to get it in there early and get back out quickly. It took a little bit longer than expected, so we did start. I got back about 20-30 minutes into the game, and I just said, okay, we start second half, get cooking. Watch Noah Okafor absolutely rifle it into the back of the net with a magisterial long shot. And I was watching, as I said, I was catching the game while I was there, but obviously I wanted to be here in front of you guys on the camera. Watching it with you guys as Ethan Ampadu picks up a yellow card for what was a pretty ridiculous foul there. Not a foul at all. Pedro Porro absolutely buying that one, mate. Disgraceful play acting there. That is absolutely criminal play acting there. Beautiful 10:45 p.m. football night, Jachow. Are you streaming somewhere else too? I am streaming on YouTube also, my friend. YouTube and TikTok right now. YouTube and TikTok. It is beautiful 10:45 p.m. football. Absolutely it is. Absolutely. I don't know why this... There we go. Get the... Sorry, let me scroll up, as Leeds are, of course, in the top half of the table. Would be better if we could get a win today and really push ourselves up the table, which could be possible here. We are right up Tottenham's tails. We just need to get this job done. Here we go. Come on, Leeds. Come on, Leeds. As Pedro Porro is walking off the pitch now. Look at this play acting, and it's Jed Spence. Former Leeds United player, Jed Spence, who is getting ready to come on. I don't look like Dominic Calvert-Lewin, mate. I don't. Let's be honest here. Let's just all be honest with ourselves for a second. Do I look like Dominic Calvert-Lewin? No, I don't. Now, do I think Dominic Calvert-Lewin is an absolutely phenomenal striker? Yes. Does he also have long hair? Yes. So 2 similarities he has with me, of course. But the looks, I would not say it is that striking of a resemblance. You see it in me. You see it in me. What's my YouTube? It's in my bio. It is... Yo! Free kick comes in. It is JTLive. That is the YouTube. JTLive. All one word. Capital J, capital T, capital L, I-V-E. Live. JTLive. All one word. No spaces. No nothing. Kudus is terrible. Yeah, Kudus is... Kudus is a good player, unfortunately. I'd love to agree with you. I'd love to be a Tottenham Hotspur hater. Which I am a bit of a Tottenham hater, innit? You know, you got to be. I'm a Londoner at the end of the day. I'm a Londoner at the end of the day. But Kudus is a decent signing for them. But he was never the danger man for me. Xavi Simons has been the danger man that I've been scared about going into this game. Score, you reckon? I did a prediction yesterday and I said it will be 3-2. 3-2 is my prediction. So, gonna have to stick with that one. Good start to this second half here by Leeds. Really, really good start to the second half. Uh-oh. Why is it telling me no sound detected? I'll give you a sound, mate. I'll give you a sound. And it's called the ball smashing into the back of the net for Leeds United. Why is that clock wrong? Okay, let's just get that. There we go. Now the clock's right. Uh-oh, here's Kudus. Maybe you spoke too soon, mate. Maybe you spoke too soon! Charlie, man. Oh, Charlie, you've absolutely hung us out to dry. Hung, dried, and quartered. You have left us there with that one. Kudus is terrible, he says. And within a minute of those letters, those amalgamations of letters, leaving your hands on the keyboards, he has absolutely spun Goodmanson, put him on his arsehole, and rifled it into the bottom right-hand corner. Yeah, Charlie, man. Oh, you cannot write this stuff, can you, mate? You cannot write it. Leeds controlling the second half very nicely. Looking cool, calm, collected. And it is one stupid through ball down the right-hand side. Goodmanson decides to play fucking slip and slide FIFA down at left back. Falls slap bang on his arsehole. And then Kudus just walks through. Struijk tries to slide in and stop it. Doesn't get anywhere near the ball. And it's an easy finish for Kudus. Well, it's not an easy finish. It was a very good finish. But it's an easy chance to get in there. To get the finish. To get in the position for the finish. And it's now 2-1 Tottenham Hotspur. And how Kudus is having an absolute field day down that right-hand side. Skinning him again. Pedro Porro finds Xavi Simons in acres of space. Leeds United are absolutely capitulating here. Absolutely falling down like a block of Jenga bricks. This is not good. Uh-oh. Here they come down the left-hand side again. It's drilled across. And that is a masterful dummy by Goodmanson there. If he strikes the ball, if he makes any contact with that ball there, he's rifling the ball into the back of his own net. Now, what he does there is very clever. He acts as if he's going to, which throws Kudus off because he thinks Goodmanson's going to score an own goal here. Shimmies it with the nutmeg, and then Kudus is left with little time to finish it. That is a really nice shimmy there. Let's see, does he even nutmeg, or is it just... I don't even know, because my monitor keeps turning off here, man. I'd appreciate it if my monitor could just stay on for a second. Let me try and... Let me try and fix that. All right, here we go. Come on, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Noah Okafor, the main man, drills it across, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin was driving in there. And what did I tell you yesterday? I said yesterday, all right, that everyone was saying, oh, this is set up to be a very cagey game. And when it's set up to be a cagey game with both sides not creating too much is when it ends up being a basketball game. That's when it ends up happening. Ban who? Ban who, sorry. Ban who, Beezer Geezer? Who am I banning? What are you talking about? I think 2-2 Dominic Calvert-Lewin will bag one or Bogle. Yeah, I think, listen, man, I would love Bogle to bag as well. I'd love Bogle to be the bags man. 3-2 Leeds. Tottenham, sorry, lol. I said 3-2 Leeds in my prediction before the game. So, I hear it, mate. I hear it. I hear it, bro. It's all setting up for it, mate. It's all setting up very, very nicely for that 3-2 Leeds United prediction. We need to get our first goal around the 70th, 80th minute mark. I mean, I would love it in this 60th minute mark, of course. But it is setting up nicely. It is very feasible to happen as the ball comes in. It's headed back across the face of goal. And Leeds United unable to convert that chance through courtesy of former Tottenham Hotspur player Joe Rodon, who, of course, we signed from them on loan last season and have now managed to who we signed on loan from last season and have now managed to make a permanent signing, of course. And has been very, very good. I wasn't too impressed with Joe Rodon when I saw him at Spurs. And I was a bit worried when we first signed him, if I'm being frankly honest with you, which I was always quite open about. I wasn't too convinced with the signing, and his first few games really led me to be unconvinced. But the man has grown into a really, really phenomenal pick for Leeds United in that centre-back position. He has really grown into a true leader back there. And I get a lot of things right. A lot of people call me crazy or delulu with some of the things I say. They say this guy's fucking spawned in with the Kimbo Rafikas and he thinks he's fucking... And he's coming out with all these mad things. Still thinks he's out there on Rust. Hitting crane shots. But... Not that you'd hit a crane shot on Rust, but there you go. You'd hit it on high rise as Okafor gets into a fight with Romero. And I've been right with a lot of things, especially with Leeds. I've really been right with a lot of the things I've said that, you know, have come to fruition within a couple of years or a year. But when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And with Joe Rodon, I have been very, very wrong. I was very wrong with my criticism of him. And I am very happy to have been proved wrong. I had to eat a lot of words when it comes to Joe Rodon that I'd given out. And I'll happily eat those words because if it means we get a top centre-back in the way he's been playing, I'll take that any day of the week. David Attenborough, mate. Yeah, David Attenborough is a massive Leeds United fan. He's very obsessed with Leeds United. David Attenborough's grandson. Fucking heck. I think 2-2 Calvert-Lewin will bag. Calvert-Lewin is a bags man. He is a real bags man. I have to say again, Calvert-Lewin is another one I've eaten my words on, man. Eating my words on. Is it the striker still? If I could go back in time and buy any striker in the world football that I wanted, no. Not going to change that. Is Okafor the left winger that I always wanted in world football? No, I would have rather had, of course, Igor Pajau. You know, that's the guy I would have gone for. I would have had Ramazani in left wing. I think he's absolutely phenomenally underrated, is Larki Ramazani. However, it must also be said that Noah Okafor has been phenomenal since signing for Leeds United. Is by far the best winger we have at the club right now. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin is by far the best striker we have at the club and has definitely exceeded all of my expectations as Xavi Simons dinks a little cute ball into Pedro Porro there. And as I said before, Leeds United's counter-attack is shaky. It is like a drunk man on a pogo stick, shaking around all over the gaff and getting exploited by any crack within the pavement. The crack, or should I say, the man finding those cracks within the pavement, much like a guy with a magnifying glass walking down the side of the M25, not that there would be a pavement there, is Xavi Simons, who is really occupying himself within that space and finding a lot of room to work with there. Man U finally starting Lamans. I think as well with Rodon, he's almost got a point to prove in the Prem, which is great for us. Yeah, I got to agree with that. Got to agree with that 100%. Yeah, because when he signed from Swansea, when Spurs were desperately in need of a centre-back, I'm pretty sure it was a January signing to fill in the gaps because they really needed someone. And there was a lot of people talking about him. Is he going to be the one that solves them? Because, you know, Spurs are always going to have a lot of media scrutiny and stuff, especially when they had injuries and needed to bring a centre-back in. So there was a lot of eyeballs on him. And he was really, really chastised to the point where Spurs fans were taking the absolute Michael out of me every single day when we signed him. And I was taking the Michael out of myself because of it. So in terms of us as Leeds fans, we've seen him in the Championship do a great job. But we haven't seen him do that job or that job translate into the Premier League. Or no one has. Sorry, the Premier League fans who haven't watched the Championship haven't seen his great performances as of late. So definitely got a point to prove to them guys. As Leeds United make a double substitution, Jack Harrison is on to the pitch, as too is Ao Tanaka. Coming off the pitch is Anton Stach and Brendan Ronson. So Noah Okafor keeping his place in the side so far. Noah Okafor is here, in it to win it, baby. In it to win it. And it's one through ball all the way down the left-hand side. Goodmanson, can he cut it back? He's on his arse. And he's been fouled by Kudus there, but he picks the ball back up, Goodmanson, for a free kick. Jack Harrison now looking on. He's come onto the pitch, man. I need to see something from you today, Jackie boy. I need to see something magical from you down that right-hand side now. An unnatural position. The guy's played left-hand side every time he's played for Leeds United for as long as I can ever remember. But Noah Okafor is not getting dispossessed out of that left wing position. And that is an excellent choice. If he was to take Noah Okafor off, I would be absolutely fuming. Really a bit surprised with the Anton Stach one for Tanaka. Again, Tanaka is not a forward-lying player, man. He's a deep-lying player. Doesn't make a whole load of sense as Noah Okafor loses the ball with a step over, but manages to pick the ball back up very quickly there. Helen, how you doing today, Helen? Nice to see you, nice hells. Right, I shouldn't say that, you know, shouldn't use that amalgamation of letters to give you a colloquial nickname that would have such synonyms attached to it. Helen, I think I'll stick with. That's much nicer name. As the ball is swung in there. Could not find you. Yeah, as I said, I've been sorting out my car, mate. I had a problem with it says MOT season. I took it in to get my headlights sorted, find some bulbs, all of that good stuff. And it just took longer than expected. And it just happened to coincide with Leeds having the early kickoff, which kind of screwed me. And London traffic never helps you in this kind of situation, does it? So, bit of a problem. Yeah, London traffic never really helps you, especially when down the road to you. Well, I was going to say there was a lot of fans coming for the Leeds game, but then I remembered, haha, you idiot, this game's in Leeds United. In Leeds United? In Leeds. Not Leeds United isn't a place. Leeds United's a club. Come on, James. Your geography's letting you down here, my son. We all good then? We are all Gucci. Aladucci. We are all Gucci like the flip-flops. And Leeds United are almost Gucci. We've been controlling this second half. Aside from the goal that Tottenham had and a couple of counter-attacks, Leeds have been manoeuvring the ball around very, very nicely, just unable to actually create anything in this second half. Seems like a bit of a problem we've had quite a lot, does it not? A lot of passive possession now. We started off the second half early, creating a few chances, but now it's been passive possession. But it's Longstaff! Oh, and he's absolutely drilled it past the post. So close. Ay, ay, ay. We need to get another already. We do. That would have been the time to do it. Sean Longstaff on the spin. Absolutely leathers the ball with his right foot. Laces connection. Beautiful connection there. Better connection than 5G data next to the pole. But, unfortunately, unable to do it, and the referee has given away a foul there. Are you absolutely joking me, ref? Are you joking me? That is never a foul there. Is that what I think it is? I don't think he's going to get a... Well, let's have a look here. Oh, man, I cannot do with Spurs beating us. Cannot do with Spurs beating us. Cannot do with that. Oh, I'm never going to hear the end of it if Spurs beat us. I'm never going to hear the end of this. Nah. This can't run, man. I just remembered about my friends that are at the game right now at Ellen Road. One of them on the fucking blower left, right, and centre to me. Nah. This can't run. This can't run. I'm never going to hear the end of this. Sash! They better not indeed, mate. They better not. How are you, Sash? Sash or Sasha? Sasha travels. Travelling where? I'll tell you where Leeds United are travelling to. The top half of the table. That's where we're travelling. Let me tell you that for free. How you doing today? Fuck. 72nd minute. Leeds United are absolutely running out of time here. Much like P. Diddy, who has just been sentenced, of course, for 4 years. But how long will Leeds United's sentence in the Premier League be? That is the question that is on the top of everybody's lips right now. Are we going to maintain Premier League status? Or are we going to fall out very instantaneously? Hopefully it's the first. But a good 3 points or even a singular point here to keep us in that top half of the table will be very much appreciated, because we are getting into the end of the first quarter of the season now. We're into the business end of the first quarter. We are 7 games in now. It's no longer too preliminary stage into the season. And this is where sides start to build a little bit of a gap and maneuver themselves around, and you start to see the shape that the table is going to take. And you want to be in the top half of the table when that shape starts forming. Especially because in latter patches of the season, like the Christmas period, we have a horrible December, a horrible Christmas period, a horrible New Year's period. We have patches of Liverpool, Chelsea, City in 6 days. And then we have like Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool in 6 days. So we have some really bad patches in there. I think we can get 2 more goals, Jensen. John, of course we can. What kind of question is that? Can we get 2 more goals? Can I grow myself to 6'4"? Yes, I can. Well, at least that's what I was told. Or maybe they said 5'4". One of the two. Uh-oh. Here we go. Beautiful challenge in there. Oh, Goodmanson, you've absolutely given that to him. Fucking hand wrap gift right there. Under the Christmas tree. What was that, my son? Robert Midgley. Oh, now we go. Here we go. Now the vibes are in. Now the vibes are locked in. The fix is in. Robert Midgley's here. The game is about to change. I don't even need to worry anymore. Sure, they're coming down into our box with Pedro Porro. I just know Goodmanson's going to deal with it. Because the Midgemeister is in there. The Robzinho is here. The vibes are locked in. The fix is in. Richarlison instantly giving away a foul on Gabriel Goodmanson, who is making everyone look like an absolute buffoon back there with his magisterial skills. The fix is in, mate. Leeds United have got this in the bag now. I can feel the Robert Midgley luck coming in. Here we go. Well, mate, what do you mean that your day has not been made yet, mate? Your day is about to be made by the three most devastating letters in all of English football. DCL. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is about to make your day, my son. Let's not get it twisted like Mateus Tell's ankles are about to be. I don't know why I picked out Mateus Tell. When in reality, that was close. Harrison, you fucking donkey. Linking up, of course, with his former Everton teammate in Dominic Calvert-Lewin, or attempting to link up with his former Everton teammate Dominic Calvert-Lewin, which is very interesting that those two can't seem to link up at all when they played together, but Noah Okafor and Calvert-Lewin, who have never played together, link up absolutely beautifully. And what am I seeing from Daniel Farke? Oh no, Josh. Josh, we're actually playing well. The answer is we're playing well, Josh. Are we going to continue playing well? Now, the answer to that question, I'm not so confident in saying yes, because I've just looked over at the bench. I've had a little chin wag, I've had a little twist of the head, little pivot. And I'm seeing two players ready to come on. And I'm scratching my head. I'm thinking maybe Daniel Farke is done with this whole buffoonery of playing fucking Joel Perreault in the number 8 and lumping 3 strikers onto the pitch. Well, maybe I'm wrong, because he's got Joel Perreault and Lucas Nemecha there. I'm sorry, what? Perreault and Nemecha? We've only got one striker on the pitch. Our problem is not the striker. Our problem is getting the ball to the fucking striker. What is he going to take at midfield? Take Ethan Ampadu off and just leave holes in our defence to get exploited? What is he going to take fucking Okafor off and kill every bit of pace within the side for 2 absolute rigs? I mean, great guys, great players, of course. But rigs nonetheless, as Jaden oh my days, Bogle. Fucking hell. Boggles the mind how he can think he can score from there. I tell you that for free. Typical Leeds relegation battle with Man United incoming. If you can't beat Spurs, you haven't got a chance. You haven't got a chance, mate. Oh my days. He has taken Ampadu off. Nah, what am I watching, mate? What am I watching? He's taken off Gabriel Goodmanson and Ethan Ampadu for Joel Perreault and Lucas Nemecha. It's pretty obvious what he's going to be doing here. He's going to be going 3 at the back. Jack Harrison's going to be going left wing back. The centre-back pairing... What, is he going to put Jaden Bogle right back? I know Stroik is Longstaff. Longstaff's going to be occupying that middle centre-back role. Either that or it's just a flat four with Jack Harrison at left back. I'm going to have to see how this unfolds here. Nemecha, the furthest forward player. Dominic Calvert-Lewin basically playing right wing / inverted right forward right now. Where the fuck is Joel Perreault playing? What am I looking at here? Where's Noah Okafor gone? Did he just get subbed off? Did I just look away? Yeah, I went to rub my eyes. I think when I rub my eyes, he's done a Harry Houdini disappearing act. He's gone. Nowhere to be seen. What's your opinion on Haaland? 15 goals in 10 games, league and international. Inevitable. Guy had a bad season, or well, not even a bad season, a very good season, but bad season by his standards. Everyone's saying, he's washed. Everyone forgets about him. This guy's the best striker in the league. This guy, da-da-da-da. He is one of, if not the best striker in world football. As an out-and-out number 9. The guy is fucking lethal. He had one, a little bit of drop-off in a part of a season. Had some issues. Didn't score as many goals as people were expecting, and everyone just forgot about him so quickly. Forgot about the actual caliber of the man. Noah Okafor is off, sorry. Noah Okafor has come off the pitch. So it isn't quite the change that I thought it was. I forgot what I even thought it was, mate. Who did I say? Goodmanson and... Ampadu. Ampadu came for a glass of water, that was it. Ampadu's not off. I apologise. Ampadu went over to swig a glass of water. And in my eyes, I had a lapse of judgment there as Harry Gray is sat there, or Archie Gray, sorry, is sat there watching from the stands. I had a little lapse of judgment. No, sorry, Harry Gray's watching from the stands. And Archie Gray, man, they look so fucking similar. They look so similar. And Archie Gray is on the sideline. Am I getting it wrong? What am I thinking here? Man, I'm getting too Gray. And they're showing Eddie Gray. I'm getting absolutely... Fuck me, mate. I mean, it's a real grey area, this one. I tell you that for free. I'm getting absolutely mind-fucked here. Will, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. I think Archie Gray will... fuck's sake. I think Archie Gray will transfer to Leeds and score against Spurs. That would be phenomenal, mate. That would be phenomenal, mate. But yeah, as I said, I thought it was Ampadu getting taken off, but it's no Okafor. So yeah, I'm even less happy about that. Why the fuck? Just sub one of Nemecha and Perot on and keep Okafor on. Okafor at least offers you some sort of pace on the attack. We've got no pace in the attack now. What's this guy fucking thinking, man? What's he thinking, bro? Yeah, I get it. He wants to play Harrison left wing back for some reason. But I'd rather have Noah Okafor at striker than one of these two guys, man. He's a much better player. I mean, you got to hope that we can magic some sort of goal out of somewhere here. But we just look just so devoid of any quality now after these changes. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all of this lumping 3 fucking rigs onto the pitch. What a fucking double change, mate. Absolute rigception. Look, man, we're just passing around the back because there's nothing in front of anyone. Jack Harrison's been fouled there. Take the free kick quickly, please. Nope, he's taking it slowly. After being pulled down by Kudus, which should be a yellow card. As Spurs line up a substitution of their own. A defensive one, of course. To try and see the game out. There's just nothing in front of anyone for Leeds here. And now you're letting Spurs time waste. You're just you're fucking buying into their game plan here. Hopefully Storm Amy half volleys it 35 yards out top bins. Mate, we've got nothing here now since the changes. It's so easy for Spurs to defend. As Odebert comes off to the pitch, Danso comes on. Man, there's just nothing. Nothing going on here for Leeds. Nothing at all. Oh, what a stupid double change, mate. What a stupid double change. Here's Tanaka. Down to the right-hand side. Again, every single white shirt is being marked. So we go forward and we have to go backwards. And in going backwards, have passed the ball straight to Richarlison. Just stick with what you had. It was working, man. It was working. If you really want to bring Pirot on a Metro, have some balls and take Dominic Calvert-Lewin off. Don't take Okafor off. The only one who was actually dangerous. The one who was actually creating something. You take him off. What is this guy thinking, man? Elijah, thank you for the follow, my man. Appreciate ya. And now our only creativity down the left-hand side is Jack fucking Harrison. And he's not creating anything, mate. Flipping heck, the guy couldn't create a stick man on a fucking page of A4 paper. Let alone a chance against one of the stronger defensive sides in the league. Oh, you're joking me. You're joking me. You are joking me right now, man. Oh, hang on a second. Pirot's won the ball back high up. Bogle swings it in. Oh, that is a fucking awful cross. Awful cross, mate. Oh, man. That has left me very cross. Still 2-1. Yep, still 2-1 tie. Still 2-1. What are you going to do? When there's Bozo Glimt of a manager, man. Mate, they couldn't even beat Bodo Glimt. And they're beating us. Tragic. TNT is so slow. So slow. Uh-oh, here's Richarlison on the counter-attack. Ampadu slides in. And the striker's gone well wide. Again, Spurs not having any chances. I can't think of a clear-cut chance. Aside from the one where the cross came in and it was shimmied away by Gudmundsson when Kudus was there. Since Kudus scored, Spurs have done jack diddly squat. They have sat back and defended for their lives. And we played into their hands by fucking putting 2 extra strikers onto the pitch. We've got 3 number 9s who can't fucking move, who can't cut the space down, who have nothing to link up with each other with. I mean, there's as much pace and dynamism in Leeds United's front line as there is in a fucking care home. I mean, it's just... What are you going to do? It's a corner now. Pedro Porro to take it. There's still a couple of minutes, though. Still a couple of minutes. We're not out of it yet. Then glad I can't actually see it. Well, I wouldn't be glad. It's been a good game. Leeds have played well. This is why I'm frustrated. Because Leeds have played well. I'm not mad at Leeds' performance. I can't be mad at it. You know, one mistake. Gudmundsson falls on his arse. You go into half-time 1-1. Decent performance in the first half, in my opinion. Second half, you're starting off really well. You're looking dangerous. You're looking threatening. You're looking like a prime Mike Tyson in there. Dropping the shoulders. Little shimmies. Bang. Throwing a couple of uppercuts. Left hooks in there. Left hook to the rib. You're looking dangerous. You're looking threatening. Shoulder rolls it. And then, all of a sudden, one little through ball. Gudmundsson falls on his arse. Long shot. Cuts inside. Really well taken chance. Really well taken half chance by Kudus. And they created nothing aside from that, Spurs. Like, you know, just really one stupid mistake from Leeds. And it's, you know, one you can't legislate for, getting put on your ass. Like, it can happen. It can happen in a game. It's just, we were playing well. You know, we looked like there was still a few chances for us to do something. And his substitutions for me have killed the life out of our attack. But we're trying a little bit of target man action now. If you're going to put 3 rigs in there, at least try and get the ball to them, which we've just done now. Calvert-Lewin heads it back into the box and they've given a free kick away. Are you taking the piss? Are you serious? For what? Oh my days, you are mugging me off. We've launched strike into the box, strike into the box. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin, we're trying to target man it, finally. Which, you know, if you're going to do that game plan with these substitutions, at least try and play to the strengths of your substitutions, which, you know, he's actually starting to do, which is something. Hasn't worked out well because we've given away a free kick instantaneously because of a dodgy refereeing decision for me. But I'm not going to say too little too late because we're still in it to win it, mate. 90th minute now. Brennan Johnson is on the pitch for Spurs. Leeds United have our own substitutions that could change the game. Could Lucas Nemecha be that man? That's my question to you. Is Lucas Nemecha that man who is going to save Leeds United? Let's see. Ball comes into the box. It's flicked on. Justin, headed back in again by Ampadu. Longstaff with another fucking long... He's tried it again. What's he fucking doing, man? He's tried that fucking off-balance, leaning back, gun leaning, fucking outside of the foot, swivel shot. It worked once. It was a flipping just master stroke of a volley. It looked janky when he did it the first time. The second time, I mean, it looked like fucking Peter Crouch in Chris MD's video trying to relive the years there. What the heck was that, man? Oh, my days. 6 minutes of stoppage time. 6 minutos. As Bogle now rips a diagonal. Why are you fucking lobbing it high to Jack Harrison, man? We've got the second ball, though. We've got the bounce. We've got the bounce back here. Jack Harrison tries to flick it back in. Unable to do so. He now slides the ball across to Ampadu. Has to stretch to get that one, but he drills across him beautifully. Strike can't get enough of a connection on it. And is that a corner, please? No, of course they're not going to give us a decision, mate. Of course they're not going to give us a decision. It's become very, very clear what our game plan now is. It should be very predictable for Spurs. Get the ball across to Ethan Ampadu and rifle across him from about 30 yards. And try and get a flick on at the near post. Coming into the edge of the 18-yard box. Flick it back across the edge of the 18-yard box. And get another header in there. That's our game plan. Either Harrison or Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Get yourself on the left-hand side. Flick the ball across with your head. And Strike is hopefully going to be manoeuvring himself in the box. Or Strike get to the back stick. Flick it across, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin is going to be there. That's a game plan right now. We don't really have anything else aside from that, which is what he has resorted to after making his changes. And has it worked at all? No, it fucking hasn't. But there's still 3 minutes left. I could be eating my words here. Even though I think we still had a better chance of scoring before. But, nonetheless, if we score, hindsight is 2020. And it's currently 2025. Oh, there we go. It's actually worked a bit. It's worked! Oh, what a chance! It actually worked for a second. It worked! I told you what was going to happen. But this time it was the goalkeeper absolutely launching it forward to the same position. Dominic Calvert-Lewin with the flick on. And Joel Pirro opens his body up, drills it from a tight angle with his left foot. And now we have a corner. Just change the source a bit. Instead of Ampadu, Cole Darlow, pinging it from 40 yards. Maybe I will be eating those words, huh? Maybe this is it. Good morning, I'm very, very late. No, you are not, my friend. You are in time to see the equaliser. That is what you're in time for. 2 minutes left of the game. Crosses in. Strike! Oh, you're joking me. What a chance. What a chance. Oh, what a ball in. Wait, is that deflected? Nah, it's not fucking deflected. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Oh, sorry. I have been mistaken. It is now Longstaff to take the cross on the other side. Come on, just fucking anything, man. Just fucking anything. Just fucking maneuver itself into the goal somehow. Longstaff takes the cross. It's not a great corner. at all. What the fuck is that? Oh, we still kept it. Harrison. Oh, he's down. That's a pen, ref. That's a pen, ref. Referee. Strike's been pulled down there, man. Are you kidding me? Oh, here we go. Another Caldalo long ball. Oh, that is fucking dreadful. Still flicked on. Straight to the goalkeeper. Referee, mate. You got to be having some words there. That looked like a pull on the shirt. And Polina is now rolling down like he's been hit by a fucking intervention on rust. EJ. Good result. But to lose to 2-1 against Tottenham is quite good. I would disagree, mate. Tottenham are fucking shit. Oh, man. They didn't even play well. Like, to say that, we had, oh, man, like, they had their opportunity. They took it. They were lethal, yeah, but there was opportunities for Leeds to get something out of this game. There was opportunities for Leeds to even win this game, in my opinion. Not shooting you down, Callum. But, you know, I hear what he's saying. But for me, this is a very gettable Tottenham side, man. This is the time you want to play them. Man. I just have to respectfully disagree with you. I don't think I'm happy with a 2-1 loss against the Spurs side at home at Ellen Road. I thought they were gettable, man. I think there's been chances for Leeds in this game. There really has been. This game, man. Oh, mate, what the fuck is he doing, man? For fuck's sake. Ay, ay, ay. Game's still going into the 97th minute. Caldalo tries to get it back quickly to take a quick goal kick. Can he do that? What the fuck is going on here? He's going to really need to take this quickly. He has, and the full-time whistle's blown. Archie Midgley. I think Farke is a very questionable manager at times. I agree. Is it over, Milligan? It is over, man. This game, man, should have been a pen. Man, that is not how you want to see the game end, man. 2-1 Tottenham Hotspur. It is over. It is over. The fat lady is singing. The fat lady is singing. Tell and Kudus. Okafor, of course, getting the goal for Leeds United. And that is all she wrote. Leeds United 1. Tottenham Hotspur 2. Not a good way for the game to end. As I said, man, Leeds United had good chances in there, man. Really, really could have done a lot more than we did. And those 3 points, or a point in any form, would have been really, really helpful. You look at Sunderland with 1 less game played than us now. 4 more points than Leeds United on the board. Dangerous times for Leeds, man. Dangerous. 2 more points on the board than Leeds. Not 2 more. 3 more points on the board than Leeds United. But, man, I just don't get his substitutions. I thought we weren't creating buckets of chances. But we looked like we were slowly starting to break them down. Then we were starting to tire them. We were starting to get something going there. And then to sub Okafor off. And then to go instantaneously after a sub Goodmanson off. And put Harrison left back, who was much less creative at left wing back than Goodmanson was at left back. You took all our creativity from Okafor out. And you put on Lemaitre and Perot, who touched the ball collectively about 4 times in the 20 minutes they were on the pitch, or the 10 minutes they were on the pitch. It just killed a lot of our flow for me. Killed a lot of our flow. But what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? One of the fucking better defensive teams in the sides in the league, or defensively resolute, the way they're set up. So what are you gonna do?
It's one of those games, you give them one chance, they took the chance, and now I'm never going to hear the end of it, mate. Never going to hear the end of it. But they took their chance, and there's nothing more you can do at the end of the day after a side takes their chances when you give them one. And we did not. I don't know how they're allowed to use a towel, mate. Fucking they're always going to give Spurs a decision, mate. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We've been seeing this game for a long time. We know how they play it, all right? They're going to give Spurs... They're going to let things slide with them. I'll put it that way. They're going to let things slide with them. Listen, it was a good game. I believe we'll stay up the way we played. The way we played a hard game. Is it a hard game, though? Are we being deceived? Tottenham are gettable. Very gettable right now. Very, very gettable. We played well, exactly. But just couldn't create the magic sauce. Couldn't create that really, really gilt-edged chance. NMD AE Pout. Thank you for the heart, me, my man. Appreciate ya, my brother. Dimas Lucas. Welcome to the family most 14 pioneers to have a great beautiful game, a.k.a. the Bloodline. Ref was shite. What do you expect, mate? What do you expect? You're new to being a Leeds fan? First time. Nice to see you. Why you like Harrison? I mean, I don't have really any opinions on him as a person. I'm sure he's a lovely guy. As a footballer, I would rather a few other players play in that position personally, on pure footballing credentials. Wouldn't say I've been his biggest defender. Would rather have Ramazani playing there right now, 100%. Why is Perot below Nemecha and DCL? Well, he should be below DCL. Nemecha, I'm not sure. I wouldn't say he's below Nemecha. They just offer different things. And as I said before, as I said 2 years ago, Perot, great finisher, does not fit Fark's system at all. Doesn't fit his system. Never has, never will. He is not a Fark player. Didn't make sense when we signed him. Didn't make sense shoehorning him in the 10 and shoehorning Rutter at number 9. Didn't make sense then. Doesn't make sense now. He's not a Fark player. Love what he's done for Leeds. Love his finishing ability. Not a Daniel Fark player. There's a reason why every single year there's been someone displacing him at striker. First year we signed him, 20 million odd. Rutter's playing at striker and he's shoehorned in at the 10 because we spent so much money on him. Second year, he's getting displaced by a very young, inexperienced Mateo Joseph for the first 7 games of the season. He has to earn his way back into the side because Joseph was absolutely just not performing to the level required by Daniel Fark. And this year, Dominic Calvert-Lewin has come in and he can't get a game. That's why we lost. Can't take chances. Kind of. Our problem's creating the chances, really. The past 2 games have been some of the more creative play I've actually seen from Leeds, which is good. And today, our finishing did let us down. But I'm not too frustrated necessarily at defensive things from Leeds United, personally. I think there's a few more issues within the ranks that we need to be thinking about. Pommy Claire with the heart me. Appreciate ya, Pommy Claire. Appreciate ya. Absolute joke how the Big Six gets so many calls, or the quote-unquote Big Six. Ref was terrible. Come on, guys. Come on. First Leeds game? First time? Come on, we're Leeds fans. What do you expect, man? What do you expect? We've seen it all before. What are you talking about? Fucking heck. Please, I can watch again. Of course. Great to have you here, Poppy Clear. Great to have you here. 11v14. Oh, so much we could do with that. Officiating. Can't blame. Ref shocking at the back. And DCL can't finish anything. No. What are you going to do? Score, what's good? What's good podcast? Shout out. Okafor looked dangerous today. I think, what do you think? Yeah, but mate, he was our best attacker, man. He was our best attacker. And he takes him off. He takes him off to put two fucking rigs in there who have about as much movement as my fucking glass of milk that I've left on my counter for 3 weeks. Who got a collective amount of like 8 touches of the football combined between the two of them. It does beg a belief. I mean, you take all the pace and dynamism out of our attack. We have about as much electricity in our attack as a fucking barn. About as much dynamism as a care home. And you expect us to create something? I thought we were growing into the game. I thought we were starting to slowly manufacture a couple of chances through Okafor and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who are our danger men. Nah. DCL has to start. DCL's our best striker by a country mile. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is our best striker, and it is not even close. It is not even close. The work he does, it's the first time we've had an actual striker since Bamford's prime. Or Rodrigo Moreno. It's not even like a close conversation. Oh, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, yeah, he's better at this, he's better at that. No, he's better at everything. He is better at everything than any other striker we have at the club. And that is not even up for debate. The guy could miss 10 sitters in the next 5 games. Each game. I would still start him. Because he does so much more in the game than any other striker. The Mets a better finisher, arguably, but doesn't make him a better striker. Because if you can't get yourself in the position to get the chances, your finishing ability means nothing. If you can't actually work within the team system, if you can't press, if you can't make runs in behind, if you can't stretch defenders out of position, if you can't hold the ball up and link everyone else in there, if you can't have a bit of pace breaking away on the counter-attack to open up space for the wingers, to manufacture yourself into a little 5-yard pocket of space and get your foot on the end of the chance, it doesn't mean anything. So you could say maybe Perrault, arguably, is a slightly more consistent finisher than Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Perhaps. But he's not going to get the chances Dominic Calvert-Lewin does. He doesn't have the qualities of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He doesn't have the pace of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He doesn't have the experience of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I didn't even want Dominic Calvert-Lewin. For point of reference, at the start of the season, I didn't want him. There was a lot of other strikers I would have wanted. I was very disappointed at first that we went in for him the way we did on a free. He's impressed me a lot. He's fitted in a lot better than I thought he would. And also just shows you the gulf of quality in the forwards that we have and him. Like, it's not even a conversation. Thought Pascal, Gudmundsson, and Bogle were poor. Gudmundsson, I think, is tough. That, falling on his arse like that is tough. Bogle didn't really do too much creatively like he normally would. I'll appreciate that. Pascal, I think, is a bit harsh on as well. Random one. Do you think that Richarlison shot was on target? We got a corner for it. No. I'd have to hit you with a no for that one. What do you think of Tottenham goals? I thought they were very jammy and not deserved. They were good goals, man. They were good goals. They were jammy, and in the fact there was fortune granted to them with it. I mean, especially you look at the second goal. Front to have fortune granted with a goal. The second goal from Kudus. A through ball down the right-hand side. Skins Gudmundsson. Falls on his arse. It's just one of those things, man. Sometimes you get put on your arse. Sometimes you slip. Sometimes you zig when you should have zagged. And sometimes when you zig when you should have zagged, it happens in a random part of play. There's someone else to cover you there. and no one even thinks about it again. It's just one innocuous moment in the game. Sometimes you zig when you should have zagged, and you get punished for it. And all of a sudden, that clip and that memory and that image of you falling on your ass is everywhere because it impacts the game. And that's as simple as that. Like, that's exactly what happened. He zigged when he should have zagged, and as a result of that, we got punished for it. We got punished, and Leeds United lost the game. But Kudus took it well. Kudus skinned him, got himself into the good position, and it was a good finish. It's simple as that, really. See you next time, JT. See you, Helen. See you, Helen. Absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. I think we take 8 points if it was the beginning of the season. Ref made the first half too heated as well. Was real inconsistent. You're absolutely right. It was the same at Everton. Just couldn't put the ball in the net. But I assume you're talking about Dominic Calvert-Lewin there when you say he couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. I think we need Nonto get back depth on the right side 100%. Brendan Aronson. Nothing against the guy. Not a right winger. Not a right winger. And listen, mate, you say you should be happy with the 2-1 loss against Spurs. Look at our league position now. 7 games played, 12th position. Aston Villa, who are getting absolutely rinsed. Win 3-1 the other week. They win today. They are right behind us. Everyone's saying Leeds had an amazing start to the season, and Aston Villa have fallen off a cliff and they're terrible. 1 win. Very feasible. We're back next to each other. You see what I mean? That's why I wasn't happy with the draw against Bournemouth last week. And I'm definitely not happy with the loss this week. Back-to-back home defeats. And we haven't looked amazing on the road either. So, really, really scary times in my opinion as a Leeds fan. Really scary times. Okafor was lively today and was good. Deserved a draw today. He did play well DCL. I thought he played well. Okafor I thought played very well as well. It'll be Wolves Burnley +1. Thoughts on Fark at the minute? Same as it's always been, man. I don't mind the way he sets us up. I think at times it's a bit too passive. But at the same time, we don't have any creative players. So I can say the creativity is systemic in a way. But at the same time, the creativity is also by fault of the fact that we don't have a creative midfielder within the side, which is kind of facts. And at the same time, Leeds United don't really play in a way that suits some of our players. I don't think Stack should be as far forward as he is. And same with Tanaka. I think they're deeper lying players. I think you should have an out-and-out auxiliary number 10 to create in there. But we didn't sign one, as I said. So I can't blame Fark for that. What I can blame Fark for is questionable team selection at times, which he kind of got better with. The Aronson one was a bit out of left field, but injuries, etc., etc. And substitutions. His substitutions always have baffled me and continue to baffle me. I thought today's substitutions were ridiculous. Really, really ridiculous. Putting 2 rigged target men in there and expecting them to change the game. Really made no sense to me at all. Didn't like the substitutions. Still don't like the substitutions. And that would be my main takeaway on Daniel Fark, personally. Maybe we're lucky you deserved the point. At least very well played. Yeah, but how many times have we said this? You don't get the point. You know? Not you don't get the point. I'm saying we, as in metaphorical you, Leeds. You don't get the point. Because you don't convert your chances. You don't create enough chances. And you make key mistakes. I thought we played well. That's the most disappointing part. I thought Spurs were very gettable today. There was definitely opportunities within there to do it. But when you have a consistent string of not getting points when you should be, like last week, things start to add up. And you start to look at systemic issues within the ranks. Oh, he'll definitely get until Christmas at least. Daniel Falk will definitely get until Christmas at least. 100%. We need to figure it out because we certainly can't rely on other teams to stay up. No, we can't. 100%. JT, my man, looking glum. Andy. Should we give him until Christmas? Yeah, he'll get until Christmas. As I said, he will definitely get until Christmas. I think we need to loan 2 in January. Start a right wing and a Prem striker. We got a Prem striker. Starting right wing, yes. Number 10, yes. Left wing back up, yes. Send Jack Harrison out, yes. And there we go. Then we're sorted. Burnley, then West Ham. Look at them kind of games for wins instead of teams fighting for the Prem. Spurs are not fighting for the Prem. Come on. Spurs are not fighting for the Prem. Spurs are fighting for the Prem like Sunderland are fighting for top 4. Spurs are not fighting for the Prem. This is not Arsenal or Liverpool here. This isn't like the Arsenal game where I'll say, oh, fair enough, Arsenal didn't. No. This is Tottenham. Tottenham will never fight for a major trophy in my lifetime. Let's be real here. They are not fighting for the Prem. They are. That is simply misguided. Come on. Unlucky lad. Unlucky indeed. Malcolm Reinders. Don't think you'll beat West Ham, to be fair. They won a major trophy in the Europa. Yeah, come on. We're talking real major trophies. We're talking the creme de la creme. Alright. Final of the Champions League. Were they really fighting for that? Did they get very lucky with a dubious VAR decision that got them through against Manchester City? Did they then get very, very fortunate with a 96th minute equaliser against Ajax? And did they even pose a fight against Liverpool? Those are questions that need to be asked. I agree, man. They're getting Europe this year, way above our expectations this year. Yeah, they are. They're playing in Europe. They are, in fact, which is above our expectations. That doesn't mean they're going to be fighting for major trophies over a 38 league season, or a 38 game season, sorry. Those are different arguments. We are newly promoted. We don't have the money or the current infrastructure. We have the ability to. We have the club stature to. But we don't have that infrastructure right now. So Spurs have fought for a major trophy in your lifetime. Sorry? No, they haven't. And they will not. You see, anyone can be in the ring for a fight. Now, Spurs fighting for a major trophy. Now, that is sort of like Dillian White against Tyson Fury. You know, he was there. On credit, he was there. He was just never going to lace a glove on him. It was just not going to happen. You knew it before, the fix was in. In fact, that's a bit too harsh on Dillian White. I'd say it's more Derek Chisora, Fury free. He's there. He's in it. He's in the ring. He's got the gloves up. He's throwing a couple of punches. He's biting on the gum shield. But he was never going to win the fight. 4 million passes round the back. Woof it up the pitch. It's boring. Anyone can fight for a trophy, but it's different when you win it. Nice to see you, Nate Spurs. Nice to see you, my brother. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you for coming in. GG's my boy. Thank you for coming in here, man. Absolute pleasure to speak to you. Exactly, Ashton. Exactly. Man U's biggest fan. 83 points of Spurs today. Good on them. Yeah, mate. Sorry, wait. What did you say? Easy free what? I can't. Sorry, what? Easy free. I'm struggling to hear you from down there. Struggling to hear you. Bit of service loss. Struggling to hear you, mate. Maybe you need a bit of a megaphone. Maybe I'll be able to hear you from down there. I think we played class first half, but deserved a point. Definitely should have got at least a point. Now deserved, no, because we didn't get it, and that's our own fault. So I'm not gonna say we deserved a point, but we should have got a point. We had the ability to, but because of us, we didn't. That's the facts. But anyway, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. I did obviously start the stream later than I wanted to, sorting out the car, etc., etc. But absolute pleasure as always, talking to you guys, and we will be here earlier next time, of course, for the whole game, as I usually like to be. And I've been sporadic with the streams because I went away for a week, missed the Fulham game. It was my birthday the next week, missed the Bournemouth game, and well, I think I did a game in between that. I definitely did. I did the Wolves game. Then I missed the Fulham game because it was my birthday. And then this one we were halfway through because of the car and all, etc. But we will be back next week, of course. Full stream, full everything, full shebang, of course. But thank you guys so much. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys as always. For now, though, I will see you very, very soon. Out of one of my brothers and my sisters.